right, so I just had another $300 day on Forex today. I actually just posted that in the School of Gods just to motivate the other guys that are trying to learn Forex. If you're trying to learn Forex, make sure you click the link in the description, join Forex, and I'll teach you. Every single week I'm updating this Discord, and we're just growing every single day. New people join every single day, and it's just amazing. It's amazing just to see the elevation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in a previous video, just because it's a new year doesn't mean it's supposed to be a new you. You were actually supposed to be in the process of becoming this new you since 2022. This should just be another day for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been working on this Forex journey for, I would say, years now. I would say maybe 2 or 3 years now. And now it's like I'm able to make a $300 day. And what's crazy is, to some people, is I'm mad that I made that $300. Because if I had the patience to simply wait and just hold my trades a little bit longer, that $300 could have been $500, $600, $700 today. I just couldn't wait. Like, I just think that's a trait of successful people. I think they're constantly criticizing themselves, constantly analyzing themselves, and asking themselves, what could I have done better? Because even though it was a win, some people would say, yeah, I made $300. But to me, I made mistakes. To me, I actually lost $300 because I probably should have made double that money if I was patient. So to me, it's just raising awareness to this problem that I have, that I lack patience. I need to become more patient. Now, I have no clue how to work on my patience besides maybe meditation, but I feel like there has to be other disciplines that I can do. Sabiso in the School of Gods had suggested some breath work that I should do. So I'm going to try some of those. But if you have any suggestions on how I can work on my patience, a discipline maybe I could practice every single day to work on my patience, please let me know. Because my lack of patience is actually keeping me from my deepest desires. It's keeping me from becoming a billionaire or the world's greatest Forex trader, as I proclaimed in a previous video, because I'm going to do it. Like I said, like, even though I won, I'm still mad because I made a mistake. I did something wrong, and there's things I could have did better. There's room for improvement. That's how you should think about everything in your life. You should always ask yourself, what could you have done better? Even if you're talking to a girl, maybe you did hit, you feel me? Like, yeah, like, you know, a lot of niggas will be like, oh yeah, I still beat though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like, what could you have done better? Maybe you lost a girl. How could you have got her obsessed with you? Become a master at your craft. You should be trying to master everything that you're trying to achieve. Okay, you want to be a musician? Okay, master freestyling. Understand maybe some parts of the engineering, so that way you're able to communicate with your engineer a little bit better, and you understand frequencies a little bit more. Study different music. Study some of the greatest hits in history. Study some of the greatest artists. There's always room for improvement. As Socrates said, the only thing that I know is that I don't know. Never feel as if you're too good or too big to learn more, to achieve greater, to learn. I feel like is the point of life, is to experience it. It shouldn't, there's no destination. A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to be rich when I have this amount of money. Well, if your happiness is a destination and your happiness is contingent on you having money, well, then you're always going to be chasing money. Or maybe some people say, oh, I'm going to be happy when I'm in a relationship. And that's those people that are constantly jumping from relationship to relationship. They can't just be by themselves because they don't truly love themselves. They have to cling on to somebody else for their validation and for their happiness. Well, then, every single time you break up with somebody, you're always going to yearn for somebody else, because it's never going to end. Your happiness is contingent on something else. It's not a destination. You have to enjoy the journey. And I am enjoying the journey, but at the same time, when it comes to Forex, I get so mad at myself because I just keep making the same mistakes over and over again. It's my mind. I can teach you how to trade. I'm going to teach you how to trade Forex in the School of Gods. Click the link in the description. I want everybody in the School of Gods to be successful. I want everybody in the School of Gods to elevate. But me teaching you how to trade is only half the battle, because 70%, it's actually less than half, because 70% of trading is psychology. It's your mind, mastering your mind. It always comes back to yourself. It comes back to self-improvement, mastering yourself, knowing thyself. Because if you don't know yourself, it's going to be very easy for the environment around you to just program you as it pleases. You have to know yourself. Know how you act in certain environments. Know how you tend to react in certain situations. So that way, when the situation arises, it doesn't necessarily have to control you. Because some people, when certain things happen, they react. Other people are conscious. They're present in the present moment at every time, at every moment. They're conscious. Instead of reacting, they respond. They're able to take in what just happened, and they're able to analyze it, and they're able to respond how they see fit. Some people just react. Some people jump. Some people are reactive. You know, those people that you're just able to trigger just by saying a certain thing. Predictable. Maybe they don't know themselves. They don't even know that they're being triggered. The emotion is taking control. I just think all 2023, you need to regain control. You need to take control of your entire life and understand that everything that happens in your life is your fault. Understand that the predicament that you're in right now is your fault. Understand that you're not a billionaire right now because of you. And that's why even though I made this $300, I'm mad because I'm not in the dimension where I made $600 because I'm impatient. So I'm in this dimension, which is still pretty nice too, but I could be on a higher frequency right now. I could be on a higher frequency if I just simply work on myself, if I simply better myself. And that's what I'm constantly doing. I'm constantly analyzing myself. Well, what can I do better? Maybe some people think they don't look good. Okay, well, look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what do you not like? I think the very first thing you should do is actually appreciate who you are, appreciate the features that you have, because everybody has strengths and weaknesses. But there are things about your appearance that you can change. I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of these fat women, when they go to the gym, they become some of the baddest I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? All they had to do was hit the gym, work on themselves. There's always something you can do to better your life. If you can sit here right now and tell me that there's nothing you can do better, that you're just perfect, you're like these bad bitches that are just in their ego and believe they're absolutely perfect, they don't have to do anything, they live in complete delusion. If that's you, well, I'm sorry to tell you that you're gonna be the same for the rest of your life. But if you can ask yourself, what are some things I can improve in? What are some things I can improve on? And you can list a few things, because I actually did that. First day of 2023. Wrote down a bunch of problems, and I wrote solved. And these are things I'm going to work on. Things I'm already working on. Speaking present tense. That's how you change your life. That's what I'm doing. I'm constantly analyzing myself. Even though I made $300 today in Forex, you know what I did? I went back on the charts when I was on my break at work, went on my laptop, and I did some more studying because I was mad at myself because I only made $300. And I'm appreciative that I'm at this point because I know my younger self would be so proud of where I am. That I'm able to make $300 like it's nothing, to the point where I'm actually mad that I made $300 because it could have been so much more. The only reason I'm mad is because I know I'm capable of making way more than $300. That's why it irritates me. And that's why I work every single day to become a better version of myself. And you should too. And if you are on the journey of self-improvement, click that link in the description and join the School of Gods.